Hi, I'm here with the director and producer of The Pig is Dead. I'm going to pass the mic to them and let them introduce themselves. There you go.
Okay, hello, I'm Florian Seidel. I'm from Munich. We have the Studio Seidel multimedia production running, and we present our film The Pig is Dead tonight in New York International Film Festival.
My name is Katrin Chong. I'm the producer from The Pig is Dead. I work with Florian Seidel for many years. We have a big multimedia production company in Munich, and we're glad to be here in New York.
So this is, from what I gather, a North American premiere on the big screen?
That's right. It's North American premiere. We had a big premiere in Hamburg, but this film is actually a web serial. So we produced it for the internet, and it's also you can also see it on the internet. We have our own platform for it.
And how did you've been working on traditional stuff before the internet, I assume?
That's correct.
How long have you been making films?
I've been working in the film business in 17 years. So I've been doing feature, TV, commercials, virals, multimedia, and yeah, definitely concentrating more on virals right now because I think that's like the future. And with the background of being a filmmaker, of making big movies, that definitely helps when you work for virals. We had in mind, because we've been working for big clients for many years, what we were thinking is to take internet TV to a new level, to also add music, you know, high value productions that really entertain, but that are short enough so you know your attention span doesn't go away. So we produced it on our own, launched it on the internet, and currently we're looking for companies, investors that want to continue this idea with us, because this project or this whole concept can be you know, put into other cities with other actors and help companies to lift their face towards the opinion leaders on the internet.
Now, what's the domain?
The website is www.sppd.tv.
Now, the director, you were talking about what you're trying to accomplish in like 2 minutes, basically, on the web, but you put together 30 minutes for this festival. So how did you, what was the challenge there?
That makes it easier for the users to see the episodes, because normally user is playing around for a couple seconds, and if you don't get the story or an effect or a picture or a sound or something like that, so
this is
stops.
The original, like this is like the origins on the whole thing. So if it went on with hundreds of episodes, you could see this 30-minute piece as the intro to the whole thing. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, I would like to say this is like a pilot for a serial for the internet, but you know, you can't just put half an hour on the net. Nobody's going to watch it. Right. So we divided it into 11 episodes times 3 minutes that have cliffhangers. So when you finish an episode the next week, we release the next episode, you really want to see what's going on next. To be in New York is just really wonderful, because this city is the multimedia capital of the world, and there's so many people here that try to take the internet and media to a new level. So everything comes from here. This is the perfect city to be in.
And how else have you worked with the festival here? How's that been for you?
Oh, that's just been amazing. They're really great.
The cast, they're living in Hamburg, and they are friends of mine, and they had actually the big idea about the film, to make a film from themselves, living in St. Pauli, Kiez. This is Alexander Axel. He's the main chief detective.
It was a great fun making this, and I'm glad that Florian and Catherine have been working with me.
How do you like working with him as a director?
It was like wonderful work, because as I'm not a real actor, he really helped me through these weeks of work, and I hope you will like it.
We also have here our cameraman and editor. I can introduce the editor, Simon Stadtmeier.
My name is Simon Stadtmeier. It's a little bit hard to pronounce for the American, or hard to pronounce for Europeans too.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What did you cut in? What did you edit?
On Avid.
On the app?
On the Avid, yeah.
Yeah. What was the challenge of putting together these multiple segments and making it work as a 30-minute piece?
It was some kind of challenge because we had plenty of material. We had something like 38 hours of raw material, and yeah, I think there were really several ways to edit it, and it was really some kind of progress that lasted over 2 to 3 months, I think, and yeah, somehow it worked out the way we did it best, I would say, and yeah.
How supportive was your producer of her, Katarina? I mean, how do you work together with her? Was she like invisible or stand over your shoulder or something?
Well, more predominantly via telephone, and she was a big support when I just...
Pep talks.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, it's
a creative producer.
Creative producer, of course.
Producer is auteur, right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You know, you
No, I
try
mean-
to walk this line of being creative and also keeping the product in mind and the budget and stuff like that.
I mean, we are all friends. That's really something that needs to be said.
Yeah, and we established a long working relationship together as well. So we've been working on numerous projects, and we know each other's style and what we like, and we just update each other during the process of post-production.
Hello, I'm Torsten. I'm the DP on that project. And yeah, what else can I tell you?
Well, what did you shoot with?
We were shooting basically with that camera what you have there.
Well, this is an HD though.
Yeah, we were shooting on these kind of cameras.
Oh, you were shooting DV?
What are we shooting on? HD, no?
HD.
Yeah, this kind. This is what you
Well,
have there.
this is not HD now.
Ah, this is not
This
HD.
is a first generation.
Okay.
It
It looked like an HD. So,
Well, yeah, it's all a piece of plastic with
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
You know, but you had probably a better lens. What were you shooting? Panasonic though, right? I guess because this is
It
a
was,
Panasonic.
yeah, maybe a Panasonic. Basically, it was my first project shooting on that format.
What did you shoot with primarily before that?
35 millimeter.
Oh, okay.
So that was for me like a very big experience to shoot basically with very little lights and these kind of cameras, and I always shoot with 3 angles at the same time because we had 3 cameras,
Right, that's
and
one thing. So that's why
so
you have
let's
38
shoot this one and this one at the same time, and
Right.
top shot and from underneath. And normally in film you have one direction and then you just relight. And
But what do you think of the new digital cameras on the high end, like the Arri, and, you know, that they have, and you know, the 4K type stuff?
It's a very good question. I mean, basically what you do in commercials as well as in features that you mix a lot more digital with 35.
Right.
I think we are on the border of losing the 35 maybe in 5 years and shooting everything in digital. But so far, we don't have that yet.
Right.
I still would say that 35 is a higher quality, and if you go on a big screen, it's pretty much obvious that 35 is still making the bet.
What do you think of the Dogma approach to shooting? You know, the left, right, and without the...
Are we talking about the Dogma philosophy?
Yeah, of shooting, yeah.
That really depends on, I mean, what do I think about it? There are good films and bad films. There are films that work out with this kind of system, and there are other films that just don't work out. And I think Dogma was a necessary step in filmmaking, a necessary process to establish a new generation of filmmaking, which wasn't existing at this time. I think like even films like Blair Witch Project were basically inspired by that movement, and I think that's going to be the future.
Thank you so much. I wish you luck with the webisode and everything else.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.